If I was a senior in high school today, what would I do? I actually really love this question because my kids are approaching high school age, at least a couple of them, right on the edge, and so I get to kind of see this age group right now and kind of how it's developing and what they're thinking about, what they're doing. I actually got a chance to ask a senior in high school just the other day what they wanted to do, what they were going into. They had a pretty clear idea. They said, I want to be a farmer. I don't know anything about that, so I need to find somebody that does. And they said something really smart. They said, while I'm figuring it out, I'm gonna stay local and I'm gonna go to a community college, save some money while I'm kind of figuring that piece out. So it got me thinking, if I was in high school today, if I was in this guy's shoes, what would I be thinking about? What would I be doing? So here's 3 things that I would be thinking about if I were still in high school. Number 1 is I would get myself a mentor. Back in high school, I remember thinking that I was grown. Even before senior year, I just had this mentality that I knew what life was about. I knew best for me, and it was me, myself, and I. Very quickly, you find out that is not the case, and there's a lot of things that you can learn from your own experience and from other people. So the first thing that I would do if I was still in high school is I would find somebody that I respected, find somebody that kind of has the lifestyle that I would want myself. I would start to reach out to those people and say, hey, is there any opportunity to meet with you, whether quarterly or monthly, whatever they'd be willing to offer, and just talk to you about kind of life goals or things that you've learned so that I could learn from you. I think you'll find that a lot of people would be willing to do that. They'd be flattered to hear that, and you'll be surprised to find out how much you'll learn and how much you can apply to what you're going through right now. The second thing that I would do if I was still in high school is I would work. A lot of parents are gonna have different opinions about this. Some think that if you're in school, that should be your job, you should focus on that. I'm kind of in the other department where I think that once you become of driving age and working age, that it is good to get work experience, life experience, and start saving a little bit of money to hedge against all of the expenses that you're gonna have when one day you own your own house, you own your own car, you're gonna have monthly groceries, you have to provide for your family and your food and all these things that we just take for granted. Side story, when I first started a family and I saw the grocery bill that came back from actually planning for the week and getting the whole week's worth of groceries, my jaw dropped to the floor. Since then, it's gotten even worse with 4 kids, but still, you wanna start setting money aside where you can so that you can hedge against some of those expenses that are coming your way. Last but certainly not least is number 3. And the last thing that I would say is I would have fun. If I were in high school still, I would cherish every opportunity with my friends, every after school activity, every basketball game, everything that comes along with being in high school. I would just soak it up and savor it while it lasts because it literally feels like it was a blink of an eye that went by and you can't get it back. So I'm a big proponent of making sure that fun is built into life, that's built into work, and that definitely applies to high school. My kids are less than enthused when they have homework projects and things like that, but even so, those were sweet times and lessons learned that I still can apply to my life today. So have fun while you're in that phase. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe. I'm gonna be doing more videos like this and just sharing some insights. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments section. And thanks for being a part of my journey. Talk to you soon.